Is it on? I think it's on. Okay, guys. Is anybody in here? No one's in here yet. I'm just going to sit here and drink my coffee. There you go. Come on in. Come on in, Justin. Okay, so all of our equipment for Get Your Paint On is being shipped to War Machine Weekend, right? So there's no equipment here to do the live stream. And so Tony's like, oh, you can't do live stream today, Dallas, because all the equipment's put away and shipping to War Machine Weekend. And I'm like, no way, bro. We're going to grill your paint on. So I broke into Studio Primal on my own without telling anybody. And we're still going to paint. So let's get your paint on secretly. All right. It's Thursday Secret. Get your paint on. Don't tell Tony or I'll get in trouble. Thursday Secret. Get your paint on. All right. We're going to work on my pig. We're going to finish the pig. We're going to kick the pig. Hello, Peter. Hello, Justin. Hello, Sarah. Thanks for joining me in my secret experiment. Nate, I understand your concern, but I'm a ninja, brother. I'm a ninja. So since this is not your typical Get Your Paint On, some things are going to be missing. A, I'm all alone in here. There's nobody in here with me. So I'm going to have to be the only source of entertainment for you today. And I'm missing my armor wash, apparently. Luckily, it's right here. And the window's open, and I got a creeper. Ooh, that gator. So I'm all alone, and there's no pallet cam, so we're just going to have to work with me here and accept the fact that there is no pallet cam. So that means there's no Tony. That means there's no John to run Central Command headquarters and post up the paints that I'm using. Ouch, I just poked myself. My armor wash is all clogged up. Paint ninja. Nate, totally agree. Always ask for forgiveness, not permission. You know what? I'm going to have to... That armor wash bottle's no good. Oh, thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Gia. Thank you, Paul. All right, so... Looks like everybody's walked down the hallway, so I can talk a little louder now. I probably should have shut the door, or shut the windows. The windows is open. Yep, new paint time angle. This is all from my phone. Doug, oh my God, buddy, in 1 week, I will be at War Machine Weekend with the gear that's going to War Machine Weekend today. And Doug Hamilton, we're going to go eat some fuzzy tacos because those are the bomb tacos. And I'm going to Waffle House. MacGyver version to Get Your Paint On. You better believe it. You better believe it. All right. So my pig, I'm going to throw together some armor wash mixed with some Tamar Black, mixed with a little bit of mixing medium. And I'm going to do a very simple wash on there. And I'm going to pull that down. You can see where I'm just going to pull that down, let it collect in that bottom area there. A little trick like that. Mark, yeah, Fuzzy Tacos. It's a really awesome taco place in St. Louis that you can go to at War Machine Weekend. If you come to War Machine Weekend and see us all the crazy staff members that are going to War Machine Weekend, definitely be eating tacos at Fuzzy Tacos. Hello, Zach. How's it going, buddy? feel like Fuzzy Taco owes me money now. Or at least a free burrito. Alright. Getting my paint on secretly in Studio Primal, yeah. 'Cause Tony can't stop me even though he tried. He's like, all the gear is in a truck, going for a ride. And I'm like, screw that, you gotta get your paint on. It's Thursday, you gotta get your paint on. It's almost like an 80s, like. The light in the background is stunning, the light and the model's off like you have some crazy halo of sun. I do always have a crazy halo of sun shining behind my head. I'm like a classical painting. There's nothing I can do about that, Brian. Like, we're guerrilla. I have no technical person in here. I'm all alone. I'm off the grid. I'm off the reservation, as they say. I'm a loose cannon, as I'm wont to say. I'm just like, whatever, you can't stop me. And let's be honest. I mean, what am I really doing here? I'm just putting a little wash on this steel color. It's not rocket neurology. I was talking about painting. We can just talk about painting. Aw. Man, I'm serious. Like this album thing is starting to catch in my head more and more, and I really feel like I should do something about that. I mean, how many people would buy it? Would everybody buy it? People really buy an album? Put the brush somewhere and it's gone. When you need it again, you find all your brushes with that one brush you need. Stefan, I have a very strict way I keep all my brushes. I actually only use 3 to 4 brushes at a time. And I have a place at home that I specifically keep the brushes I'm currently using, and then I have a place at work I keep the brushes I'm specifically using. My extracurricular brushes are in a cup. So Sarah's making mac and cheese. Sarah, I want some mac and cheese with some bacon in it, please, and jalapenos. Bacon and jalapeno mac and cheese. Oh yeah, I left the window open, and like you can totally, everybody like keeps peeking. It's funny. Aww, Devin, that's sweet. Devin says I make his day better. I think he's talking. Mark, this is not washed straight out of pot. This is Armor Wash with a little Thamar Black. So I like to put a little Thamar Black in my Armor Wash sometimes just to richen it up. And then a little bit of mixing meal. So I can use it straight out of pot. There's nothing wrong with that. Just for this guy in particular, I'm trying to keep the oh my god, a Macarito. Yes. I'm trying to keep the armor very, very dark, almost like pot metal. Where was I at? Oh yeah, painting metal. There you go, Stefan. Wherever you go, there you are. Boop, 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 boop. I'm the Bob Ross of painting. I'm Bald Ross. Boo-hoo! Landy Rodriguez, bacon wrapped jalapeno halves seeded, stuffed with cream cheese, is super delicious appetizer. You're absolutely right. And when me and Will Pagani get together and we do grills, we totally stuff the hell out of some bacon wrapped jalapenos. Divine. course, last time I stuffed a pineapple full of jalapeno and cream cheese and wrapped the whole pineapple in bacon. And then we smoked that bad boy for 4 hours on the smoker right next to a 15-pound brisket. I'm going to tell you right now, that was amazing. All right, I'm just throwing a little black along the inner edges of these metal bands, just to give that metal banding a little definition. Guys, this swine apple is magic. Magic. Utter magic. It's like some straight wizardry stuff going on. You know what? There's no Tony. I'm going to pull this off. I'm going to flip this sucker upside down. Sorry, guys. Look at me. I do what I want. Breaking all the rules, cause I don't care, cause no one can get me in trouble or yell at me today, cause I'm off the grid, I'm a loose cannon, that's why I do what I do today. I need a Trans Am, let's be honest, with that kind of song. Yeah, PAX Unplugged, whoop whoop. Bunch of dope suckers from Privateer Press will be at PAX Unplugged. I believe Will Hungerford and Oz and who else is all going? I'm trying to remember who's all going. It's going to be awesome. We even got got a cool Company of Iron thing that's going to go there. That Danny Samuels built. Oh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. All right. So I got some of that color. And you know what? I forgot a couple bits of metal. I just realized because I wasn't paying attention. Paula, looking forward to meeting you. And there you go. John Swinkles, Magellan, Jack, Danny, JR. All those hip cats will be at PAX Unplugged. It's gonna be a super good show. It's gonna be super, super fun. I'm really excited. Hungerford, Oz, Dallas, and John. That's the PAX Unplugged crew. Yeah, this is a different setup today because all of our gear is currently in transit to War Machine Weekend, which means there's no live stream gear. And Tony was all like, "You can't live stream," and I was like, "You sure about that?" Stefan, dude, I'm going to tell you right now, there is definitely no Get Your Paint On next Thursday. What there is Get Your Paint On all War Machine Weekend probably, okay? So, Brendan will be hanging out in the studio, or not in the studio, in the hobby lounge. And I'll be bouncing around. I'm going to be in some live streaming. And there's tons of live streams. We're going to be live streaming games. It's going to be total live streams all weekend, War Machine Weekend. So there's no official Get Your Paint On, but there's going to be a bunch of guerrilla Get Your Paint On. Guerrilla Your Paint On. So I'm going to put, I forgot, this is a steel creel, and I forgot to paint his little chin nubbins. steel because that's what these guys look like to me. They're the steel creel. Whoa, apple bread. Sounds like a trick. Sounds like a trip. And there's a little squishy guy here. Can everybody see the little squishy guy? Oh, Doug, yeah, you're going to get your sculpt on for War Machine Weekend. I'm sure we're going to do some sort of live stream thing with Doug sculpting or something, maybe? Is that the plan there, Doug? That would be really awesome. If we could get Doug painting or sculpting live. I mean, it'd be awesome to get Doug painting live too at War Machine. Doug, that's it. I'm challenging you. We are going to get your paint on with Doug Hamilton at War Machine Weekend. I'm totally going to make you do it, brother. Totally going to make you do it. Paulo, bro, everything's a secret, man. We gotta, it's all secrets. It's all secrets. Gotta keep the secrets. Do we even have any secrets anymore? You know, while I'm at it, I'm going to just put a little cold steel on these places that's already got the wash, because it's already on my brush. I'm just going to kind of just kind of doodle some little highlights on some of this metal, right? No big. No big. Sounds like Doug Hamilton is accepting my challenge of get your paint on with Doug Hamilton. I don't know when we'll have to do it, Doug. We'll have to look at our schedules and figure that out. But I think that would be a fun thing to do. There you go. It's true, there has been some shipping issues, but they're taking care of you. Trust me. Those guys in the warehouse do not get as much credit as maybe some of the others. Like, those guys are working hard every day, every time I go out there. There are busy little bumblebees shipping orders and packing. Like, there's a hard-working crew out there in the warehouse, let me tell you. And they're a bunch of wild men. No secrets, Kern. I can tell you everything. I mean, maybe. What do you want to know? What do you want to know? I'm going to put some little slashy lines. Top of the sword. Some little scratch scratches. Honestly, cool. Nothing. Just go ahead and update me. Doug, you don't sculpt with me anymore, buddy. I think Doug should make the next decapitated head he sculpts on a miniature of my face. I'm doing this in a mirror? No, I'm just looking straight at the phone. The phone's right here. Phone's right here. Coming right at me. Gotta be able to read y'all's comments. Oh, that was a really bad line. Whoops. Oops, the doodles. Whatevers. Put a little highlight on there. Whoop. Bring you something to paint, Doug? Okay. I will bring you something to paint. It looks backwards from last week. Nevin, that's because all the gear is packed up and going to War Machine Weekend, so there's no live stream gear. And I'm having to use my phone instead of the actual Privateer Press gear. And I'm not even supposed to be in here doing it. Pear, yes, I will paint some circle. Absolutely. Actually, last night, the Company of Iron update went live in War Room, and so I downloaded it and was playing around with some lists, and I may have totally came up with my Company of Iron for circle. I think I have a Company of Iron list for every faction except minions at this point, and I have 2 Merc ones. And they're, yeah, I'm kind of excited for the circle one. I'm not quite sold on everything in it yet, but so it's still going through some revisions. We'll see what happens with it. So once I get to that point, I got another project in the between there, one of my Merc ones, and but yeah, after that, definitely I'm going to be looking at some circle models to be painting for Company of Iron. All right, now I got the little steel Creel steel nubs on my chin gross. This little squished whelp needs a little dark lining, so I'm going to mix up some bloodstone and battle dress green, because this is my this is the mix I've been using for, well, I accidentally touched something else, got some paint in my mix that I didn't want. This is the color I'm using for my dark shadows. An insider on all my lists, or I can just save them all for Get Your Paint On. I don't know. Would an insider on all my lists be cool? I mean, obviously, I'm all about giving the people what they want. Y'all want to break into Pagani's office? All right, a little more shadow on that belly, because that belly is a little... Should sell the list in the store. Actually, a little box of the boxes kind of thing if you don't have that already. What do you mean? Should sell the list in the store. Humble bundle. Yeah, the Humble Bundle's looking mighty dope. John Swinkles has got my back. He's in on my little secret guerrilla filmmaking. I don't think Tony knows. That's the one I'm worried about. Tony and his all things video, the video guru, the video audio. Oh man, I can't remember his title right now. Oh, Stefan, that'd be dope, but that's not my call. Just a little, get the Filthy 5 bundle. You can just order the Filthy 5 in the Steel Creel. It's really not a terrible idea. Put a little more shadow on this little squished pig. Bye, Doug. Go see Doug at War Machine Weekend. Come see Olive at War Machine Weekend. Seriously, I'm going to make the man paint miniatures live in front of everybody. It's going to be fantastic. That guy's a cool looking Legion army. I'm assuming he's bringing Legion. I don't know what he's bringing. Doug, if you're still here, are you bringing Legion? He might have a secret. I don't know. He was talking about some secret projects for his stuff a while back, but I wasn't really sure where it ended up. Oh, Dev. You gotta come to War Machine Weekend. It's dope. Alright, Alright, we're gonna grab some moldy ochre. War Machine Weekend is next weekend, and this is the War Machine Weekend exclusive. So next weekend. Nevin. Oh, got the hiccups. Nevin. That's what happens when you're live and raw. A little highlight on these little guys on their skin. There's a little moldy ochre Mentos white highlight mix. I'm not going to get too crazy on this highlighting on these guys. Just a little highlight. Too bad, Steve. But totally understandable. But that's why we're live streaming. Like, it's going to be like you're there anyways. It's like there's so much live stream coming out of War Machine Weekend. It's ridiculous. It's almost like you've invited Prior to Your Press into your own house, except for we're not eating all your food. Live and raw. Good album name, yes, I agree. Cause I'm live, dun, 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 and I'm raw, dun, 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 I'm live and raw, oh, get your paint on. Nothing could stop me from filming my song. Just a little more highlighting on this flash. There we go. And I'm going to add a little more Mentos white highlight. Just a touch. John's correct. Just 2 weeks after War Machine Weekend, we will be at PAX Unplugged. Which is going to be super dope. This is for toenails, by the way. This extra Mentos white highlight. All right, Umbra Lumber time. Devin, my personal thoughts? I have no clue. Never been. First time. Steve, where's the rest of the crew and all the equipment? All the equipment is gone. It's being shipped and packed to War Machine Weekend. That's how much live streaming we're doing for War Machine Weekend. Is all the gear had to be shipped to War Machine Weekend. So that's where all the gear's at. All the crew is busy. They're all busy. They're all, I mean, and plus, since there's no gear, there's nothing for anybody to do. We have to do it from my phone. Bum 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 bum. What color was I getting ready to use? Umbral Umber. Digging through my paints over here off camera. There's that Umbral Umber. Where's the rest of the gang making pancakes? Nobody makes pancakes without me. Nobody. Nobody. Like literally no one in the world, when anybody in the whole world of 8 billion people is somebody's making pancakes. I'm there, right behind them, watching them. Yeah, John, keep Tony distracted before he finds out I'm in his studio without his permission. 'Cause we're gorilla your paint on. 'Cause I'm like, whatever, I don't care if there's equipment or not, I'm just gonna paint. I can't stop. 'Cause I got a brush in my hand and a song in my heart. Nothing can stop, yo, get your paint on. cinnamon vanilla pancake sounds awesome. Last weekend I made more almond pancakes. I'm on an almond pancake kick, and they are scrumptiddlyumptious. Super tasty. So I'm just putting a little shadow on the leathers with this Umbra Lumber. West, my go-to band. Honestly, I have a giant collection, and it's it's pretty diverse. And I tend to just put it all on random, and just let whatever happens happens. Like country, rap, rock, classical, like techno. Just kind of let whatever happen, a little bit of punk. Just kind of let whatever happens on the random. Just embrace the random, right? All right, not too much shadow on this leather. It doesn't need to be super shadow. Just a little contrast. Nothing too exhausting here. All right, I think I'm ready to paint his little wraps. He's got a bunch of little wraps. Devin, I love you, but seriously, embrace the chaos. I agree. Reaching out to embrace the random. Just let it happen. Just let it happen. Just paint your little guys and let things happen. Devin, seriously, come on, bro. Waffles better than pancakes? The lights, I know, right? There's nobody in the studio. I'm all alone. We're guerrilla filmmaking here. There's nothing I can do about it. Sorry, Marshall. Hopefully, just the conversation will be good enough to keep you here, keep you listening, keep you motivated to get your paint on. As I quietly paint. Our gear's all gone, and so we had to improvise. So I'm just painting these wraps with a little base coat of Hammerfall khaki. Nice solid base coat. Getting it everywhere. Greasy hash browns. The only thing, oh man. Okay, so breakfast food side items. Hash browns are number two. Because number one, savory grits. Gotta have savory grits. Salt, butter, pepper. That's grits. Oh man. Which I'm totally gonna get at War Machine Weekend next week. What? Alright. As I'm just kind of moving around, and like as I'm moving, he's got 4 different wraps, right? He's got 2 leg wraps and 2 arm wraps. Just kind of moving around, letting it dry as we go, and just keeping adding a base coat to have that nice solid base coat for whenever I do this wash. I'm going to do a wash on these wraps. And I'm going to paint this sword wrap the same, I guess, while I'm here. Oh man, tomatoes is a good side item too. Fried poached egg right on those hash browns. That's the only way to eat hash browns is put the egg on top. All right, my little headphones made a noise. Can you still hear me? Can everybody still hear me? All right, gonna let that dry. And I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to take a pure Minox white base. And, okay, still hear me. Cool. My little earphones just made a little beepy noise. I'm just making sure. Matt Getz is waving at me. That means he's waving at you. Alright, I'm just going to put some little highlight lines on the wood grain with this Minox white highlight. No, I'm sorry, base. Just some little textures, right? Just some little quick lines. This is not like super crazy detailed. Just some highlights because we're going to put a wash over this too. And that'll help define the wood a little bit more. I think it's about time to replace my brush. My brush is taking a beating. And I don't want the, I'm not going to have this highlight go all the way across. I might put a little bit right over here. Just a little bit. Because I want to keep this side a little dark. I still want a little, almost like a secondary highlight on that side. Sarah, that sounds amazing. And I am in agreement with everybody. I'm now ready for lunch and went to go get breakfast food. There's got to be a place to get breakfast food around here at this time of day. Okay, I'm going to dry this brush off a little bit. I'm going to use a cider brush. And as you can see, I'm just going to kind of do like a little side swipe on the texture right there, just to pop that out. Something like that. Devin, there's no Waffle Houses on the West Coast. Well, this far north. It's a travesty. Speaking of travesty, where's Travis Mark? Why isn't he not in here? Get it? Travesty. Doo-doo-doo. Let's get that. Scoot that in a little bit. So I'm thinking when we get back from War Machine Weekend, I'm going to start my next company of Iron Army. Yeah. They're kind of a secret right now, so I guess I can't really talk about that. A little more highlight, a little more highlight, a little more highlight, 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 highlight. A little more on this cork. Some little jaggedy lines to make it scratchy scratch. Why so secrety? The secret is all of our gear got packed up to go to War Machine Weekend for next week. So I was told by Tony, there's no get your paint on because there's no gear. And I was like, I'm going to break into the Studio Primal and I'm going to do it anyways. So that's why we're here. And Tony doesn't know. Because there's going to be so much live stream from War Machine Weekend. Devin, when is your... Did anybody get... Speaking, did anybody order those t-shirts? Because those t-shirts are pretty rad. Thank you, Bart. I think it's a good idea, too. You gotta get... I'm not going to stop painting and hanging out with people just because the gear is gone. Like, what the heck? Not going to happen, sir. There's a line in the sand. Wait, we're doing a giveaway on those t-shirts? What? I did not know that, John. That's awesome. Am I eligible to win? I need another one. Sarah, you should totally get that Thags one. General Awesome. Dallas inspired stickers. I would love, I want to get some P3 stickers made, I think. Or at least a P3 patch, maybe. Like, P3 is like the best paint in the world. It'd be cool to have like some sort of sticker patch. There may be a t-shirt design on its way that is actually a miniature I painted. Maybe. I mean, designed, but that doesn't mean approved or anything. Like it's a design and concept, and if it gets approved, then we'll see. P3 pens, P3 patches. I agree. I think those would be really cool. I'm biased, so like I always get in trouble because I'm like, oh, this would be cool, and everybody's just like, oh, you're biased. I'm like, yeah, I mean, that's fair. I'm biased. I accept. What do you want? What does the people want? Give the people what they want. Curran, you're absolutely right. Thursday without a painting video with Dallas. Next week, remember, there will be no official, once again, there will be no official Get Your Paint On. Well, you know what, that's not true. There will be no Get Your Paint On from Studio Primal. There will be Get Your Paint On Thursday and probably Friday and probably Saturday and definitely Sunday at War Machine Weekend because I'm just going to go. we're gonna live stream. We're gonna make Doug Hamilton paint on live stream. We're gonna get Brendan Roy up on some live stream. Who knows? There might be like a midnight paint jam live stream from War Machine Weekend. I don't know what's going to happen. We're just gonna see what happens. We're just gonna make some videos and see what happens at War Machine Weekend. And then we officially, prior to press, not officially for prior to press, but we will also be streaming a ton of games. We have exhibition games with staff members. We got all the event games being live streamed. We got tons of live streams coming next week. Tons of it. Tons of it. Oodles. So I'm doing another wash on my barrel. And this is a mix Kassite flush wash with a little tiny dot of blue ink. And it really darkens up the Kassite flush wash. It makes a really good shadow color for this barrel. So I'm washing it over the whole thing, but as I get to the lighter areas, I will be two brush blending the wash out to thin it and not make it so heavily concentrated, to maintain some of that highlighting I've created. Because you can, that's the joy of two brush blending, is once you get the hang of it, is you can start actually blending glazes, you can blend washes, you can do all kinds of, not Exile Blue, blue ink. I believe all the live streams will be on Twitch, except for the Get Your Paint On stuff will all be on Facebook. Tons of it. Oodles, one would say. What's my favorite color of paint? I mean, coal black is like the classic answer that everybody gives, because it is such a good, useful color. I think I definitely enjoy Troll Blood Highlight. I think it's a color that doesn't get enough attention. When people talk about their favorite paints, it's a really, really good color. Really, really useful. I'm a little partial to Sickly Skin right now. And yeah, my favorite color, my flippant answer is my favorite color is done. All right, just going to blend that wash to thin it to maintain more of a highlight. Nobody has to lurk, by the way. I have no public bubble. You can just come up and be like, yo, and I'll be like, hey, let's paint. There we go. That's starting to really get a good color on my barrel by blending that wash out nice and thin and really controlling its concentrations. I can really control how much highlight or how much shading gets put in places. Really controls the overall contrast and color of that barrel. I think that's a good looking barrel. It's nice and rich. Gravedigger, Rikers, yeah, Gravedigger, Denim, Umbra Lumber, Mediocre. Those are like three really good, really good colors. Nevin, speaking of coal black, I tried washing the quilting on Maddox's legs to pick up the texture and didn't really show up at all. Anything. The quilting on Maddox's leg, kill it. Are we back? Let me know if I'm back. I don't see Tony. Are we back? Thumbs up. Give me 80 thumbs up if I'm back. That's a side face. I need a thumbs up. Boom, 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 boom. Looks like we're back, everybody. All right, I got this dark wash that I used on the metals. Thank you, Justin. I'm going to use a super black wash, and I'm going to blacken in the little X's on the back of the barrel. Make those super dark. I'm going to use my finger to fix my mistakes, because that's how we do it when we paint in the studio. We use our fingers all the time. All right. I'm going to use some, oh man, I got paint all over my fingers. See that? See how a professional painter paints? I just stick my finger in my water cup, whatever. I thought we were being shipped down too, Justin. Like, thought Tony was coming up. Gonna start some rabble rousing, but I'm not sure. I mean, how long have we been painting? I don't even know how long we've been painting. I can't believe he hasn't found us out yet. How long has this been going on? Can't see on my phone. $52 minutes? I'm surprised. It's like an hour. Nobody's caught us. Oh,
dude, what are you doing in here?
Tony.
Turn it off.
Tony, I'm sorry. No,
give me the phone.
Tony,
Turn it
Tony.
off. Turn it off. Turn it off.
Tony, stop. Tony, you can't stop the video. Don't let him take my phone away from me.